when Gypsy Rose was in prison in 2018, apparently other inmates were reporting to the guards that she stunk, that she was having hygiene problems, she was eating rotten foods, and that she was also trying to scam people somehow or trying to persuade people online in FB groups to send her money. Now, I'm going to let you hear a few clips on this phone call between Gypsy Rose and her stepmother, Kristy, and exactly what was said and what they're going to do about those groups that they were trying to persuade people to send Gypsy money, supposedly.
But Ken told me what the hell's going on?
Did he text you a little while ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told me that they pulled you aside.
They called me to the back to mental health today.
If y'all remember correctly, Gypsy Rose Blanchard told Kim Kardashian on that episode that prison did not offer mental health or psychiatrist or anything of that sort, but prison definitely offers mental health support, specifically the one she was in. There was an older phone call with her and her father where she's telling her father that she didn't need mental health, that she was refusing it, that she didn't want to end up in a crazy house.
And apparently I had got staff referral to mental health on a couple of different issues.
So now we're going to hear what those several different issues were exactly.
We got told that you don't bathe, that, your hygiene. Yeah. That my hygiene is lacking, that I don't bathe, that I eat like rotten food, that, a couple of different things. And I'm like, it's a psychiatrist, so everything I tell her is confidential. So I'm like, I take a shower every day, and
right.
I always have.
She always has showered, but let's hear about this other stinky issue that she had while she was in prison.
The only hygiene problem that I was having was I didn't know how to use a tampon. That's really the first thing that I had issues with.
Now, if you've ever been to prison, like I have, when you're around a bunch of different women, hundreds of women, and women get on their cycle that time of the month, and you are not taking care of yourself down there correctly, there is a very distinct smell of when a woman is on their cycle. I'm sure all of you women know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you don't shower or if you're sweating or whatever it may be. But I'm assuming that that is what she probably smelled like. Now, I've never been a rat in prison, but I will say, if I've ever had a roommate that smelled like that time of the month, I most definitely would, number one, approach that woman and kindly, let her know. And if nothing was done about it, I would have went to the guards to see if something could have been done about it. And typically, I'm not going to lie, the guards are usually kind about it and will pull you aside privately and tell you, maybe they didn't want to do that, I don't know, so they got psyched to step in and see what was going on with Gypsy and why she stunk.
But now I've, got that stuff together, and there hasn't been a problem since.
So in other words, she admitted that she did at one point in time at least stink like that time of the month, and she got it figured out.
And as for like the rotten food, I'm not eating rotten food. I know where that came from. It came from a roommate that I had made, breakfast and then reheated it that night, and she considered that rotten, and she's like an OCD. But anyway, it's just a couple of stuff was taken to staff, and whoever said all this stuff knows about the support group.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to what she's about to talk about next. She just said that other inmate knew about the support group. Now, if you didn't know, Gypsy Rose had plenty of support groups when she was in prison through multiple people that she was getting to run those support groups. Kristy, Ryan, whoever she could get to do it, right? And those support groups would, be obviously in support of her. They were signing petitions trying to get her out. They were asking for her JPay information or mailing information or how to send her money or whatever it may be.
And told staff. And so it got brought up, and they were like, there cannot be any website for financial gain. And I'm like,
there's none for financial gain. People send stuff at their own free will.
Right. That's what I was trying to explain.
People were sending money at their own free will. So they just admitted it, that that's what was going on. And obviously it was against the prison's rules. And I can guarantee you that Gypsy was pushing for her friends that were running them groups to get people to send her money. Not to mention all the tricks and all the guys that she had sending her money, on top of Ryan probably spending his whole paycheck on Gypsy.
And she was like, well, regardless, if this gets looked into further by an investigator, you could go to the hole for this, and a violation is possible. So,
Well, I don't even know how they would find them because they're secret. Dawn's one secret too.
right,
Nobody could find them now.
Now let's hear what Gypsy has to say next.
like the settings or whatever are like super private. And you'd have to be your friend in order to be in the group. But
We'll just change the name.
I'll just change the name, is what Kristy said, so that the officers or whoever is investigating or trying to find this can't find it. So that Gypsy can continue to get money from supporters.
I change the name, or make sure that Dawn has you covered. So if your group, disappears or whatever, you take it down, Dawn can help you.
Dawn went to secret too.
Mhm. And so
You know.
something that
Dawn said until the police call her and talk to her, she's not doing anything.
So that's definitely a new one that I've heard, that Gypsy stinks, smells like that time of the month, and that she eats rotten foods, and that she was, which we all knew, had all these groups and people sending her money, which, like I said, we already knew that. But what do y'all think about that call? Honestly, I'm not shocked. I mean, I could say a lot right now, but I don't want to get this video taken down. So y'all have a great night.